Hey there guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the Ultimate RTG episode 5. And yesterday I sat down after I finished streaming and I checked the likes on the last one and you boys have lost your mind. We have nearly hit 6,000. That is more than the last one, the one before that, even episode 1. What are you boys doing? You want to see this series daily, yeah? My god, we are breaking records as we speak. And we also hit 250,000, a quarter of a million. That sounds better. Quarter of a million subscribers, and it's all down to you boys and showing support, and I am forever grateful. And the start of this series has just blown my expectations out of the water, so thank you very much. And we've got some awesome things to go over today. Marquee matchups that I didn't believe I'd be able to bring in the coins to be able to complete that. We've got player of the month investments. We've got a new glitch going around that maybe you guys aren't aware of. Squad battles, I've been playing that. We've unlocked objectives. We've got a lot on offer and we need to make some major team upgrades. But to start off with, player of the month, the two SBCs that we should expect on Friday, Lewandowski from the Bundesliga and Yusuf Martinez from the MLS. Now, I haven't got a question of the day, but I want you boys to put in the comment section, please guess how much I have bought every single one of these cards for. And one of the reasons why I bought him, obviously he shares the same club as Martinez, so he could be used as a requirement. Or if you're wanting to maybe try Martinez for yourselves in like a cheapish, overpowered side, this guy has some really, really good stats. So what's the price I've paid? Just drop it in the comment section. Because a 75 rare discards for 600. So we are looking for a low risk, medium rewards. You know, if we're able to sell him, I'm not greedy. If I can make 400 coins, 500 coins per card, then that's happy days. 600 coins every single one. So it's literally, it hasn't cost us anything. All that it's done right now is we've locked in coins. But I did say at the start of this series, I want to split off and put some coins towards the team, have coins available to go and purchase players, as well as making investments. And if you want to see more investments in this series, that's why it is the ultimate RTG. We're doing everything out here. I'd recommend at least picking up a few. Like I said, I'll go through so you know for sure that every single one right here, well, it's not, it doesn't look like it's changing, but I can assure you it is. Every single one I've picked up for 600, and it's just such a safe investment. And I think, like I say, if it goes up to like an extra 400, 500 coins, that is enough for an Mbabu purchase or someone that's key that could carry our starting 11. Now, as far as the marquee matchup goes, we've got two players that I bought because I didn't realize I had already purchased them, but we were able to put marquee matchups together for about, I'd say 14,000 coins, 15,000, which isn't bad. We're getting some good packs, and I want to see if we can test our luck, because in the last episode, we got an Inform, we got Boateng, we got some big pulls. That guy I bought for 300, and I sold him for 950. He was like needed for myself, but I didn't go and copy like a solution off of any website. So I was really unsure as to why he was so expensive. He looks like he's getting price fixed. Like everyone else is like 1,005, 2,000 coins, which is very, very odd. I bought him for 150 and sold him for 200. I've been struggling with like building teams. You know, when you go into like the squad building and you select a player on FIFA 19, you could press like right trigger and flick over to the next position that is empty, and then you click A and it keeps going through, like cycling through. This FIFA, you've got to add your player, back out, go back in, add the player, back out, go. EA, please, can we get this fixed? Anyway, let's get into marquee matchups and I'll show you what I've done. So here we go, boys, marquee matchups. Let me show you exactly how I've built every single one of these teams. But one thing that I wanted to speak about as we go through, the high rated investments. I'm talking about Busquets, Casemiro, or really ones that were about 10,000, 15,000 coins on early access. A lot of people didn't know when you would see that return because of the icon SBCs have been removed. Like, you're not going to see like a specific icon SBC that's going to require like a baby icon or like high rated players, as you're going to be needing to grind the game, unlocking tokens, and then that's how you acquire those well, icon swaps. That's what they're called. So I was thinking, right, if they do bring out Lewandowski though on Friday, surely they will have to ask for at least an 85 or an 86 rated team. So someone like a Busquets that you're able to get for 15,000 coins, give or take, I think that you'll see your return sooner rather than later. And if that is the case, maybe if you guys have some extra coins, if you're just getting on the game for yourselves, you're opening up packs, or you're seeing these high rated cards for cheap, I would recommend, I obviously can't do it on the RTG, I'm still like scaling myself down with the buys, but I'd say maybe it's just best to play it safe, purchase a couple of Busquets for 15,000 if that's what he's going at right now, and yeah, take it. A lot of these players I already had at the club, so that was really, really helpful. And then some of them, like I say, I purchased off the market. I had to bid on some Germans for 150, the silvers, and we completed Marquee Matchups for around 15,000 coins. So we've got some good packs to go and open. Let's hope that we continue this pack luck streak. So it got me thinking last night, bronze pack method might be a go-to, even early on at this stage. Obviously, the League SBCs, we don't expect EA to bring them out in the next month even. Like, I think the first one, the Premier League or the Liga or whichever one it was on FIFA 19, we were waiting for over 2 months. If my prediction is close, let me know in the comment section. You guys are going to have to correct me if I'm wrong, but it was around about 2 months into the game. So for that reason, oh, fitness cards, let's go. I think for that reason, right, maybe just playing it safe and investing in some bronze packs, getting the fitness cards, as well as some of these bronzes. Well, that bronze yesterday that I was able to sell for 850 or 900, that like took me by surprise a little bit. So maybe I'm going to set some coins towards that. And if you do see a few more of these marquee matchups that we're willing and wanting to complete, instead of going on the market and spending 150, I think that it's going to be essential to do the bronze pack method. So are we going to start that so early on? What do you think? Are you guys like interested in doing bronze pack method for yourselves? I would never like record myself doing it because it's just opening bronze packs and it's kind of dull. But for the series, like I did say towards the end of FIFA 19, when they eventually got around to releasing that icon SBC, we were able to craft like the base, was it a base icon for like 20 or 30,000 because I had to pay extra because I ran out, I'm pretty sure. So just off of bronze pack method alone, and then going through the stages of using the bronzes to go to silver upgrades, gold upgrades, and so on, we got a baby icon for about 30k. So if that's something that we can bring to the RTG, obviously I'm gonna want to do it. But what's coming out this next pack? It is the strike Belotti. Belotti the Beast, 5-star weak foot, you know. His card doesn't look terrible, and I have been using Kramaric. And that guy, I swear to you, we've got a lot of non-rares at the club already. Kramaric with the 85 dribbling, 85 shot, whatever it is on his card stat, he is so clinical and I've been loving him. But Jota is the king. He is the best non-rare card that I've used probably in a long, long time. I think he has a goal to game ratio now. But high tie work rate from Belotti, I was about to call him Balotelli. Belotti, 5-star weak foot. He's got really good physical, the heading accuracy, the 88 finishing is massive. Wow, I might have to give Belotti a go. That's what I'm liking about FIFA 20 right now. I'm just trying all these random cards and they're very much playable and I'm able to compete. And I like the fact that the game, in a way, they've slowed it down, but it also feels fast. It's really, really hard to explain. Like in some situations, you feel the pace of your players, or put it this way, building up play is slow and it takes some skill unless you're just like running down the line and crossing it in. But even then, I don't think it's as overpowered as maybe other people are making out. So we have to see how the game develops and if people find some overpowered tactics. But like I explained, I like the way the game feels building up play and trying to find those intricate passes. And then you've also got the ability to catch your opponents out if they overextend, and if someone loses their head, you can quite easily pass them. So I just really like this game. I don't know about you boys, but I am thinking that this is probably the best game that EA have ever put together. Like genuinely. FIFA 19 was the worst, FIFA 20 is the best. Hang on a minute, we was just opening packs. I must have gone off on one. You put me off. I don't know what I was talking about, but I wasn't concentrating on the pack luck. I don't think we got anything. A lot of non-rares, so I guess that's worthwhile for Marquee Matchups. But anyway, where were we? So with early access, we've unlocked this, so we're going to get that group reward of an early access pack. I think I've been told that you get an inform and then a player pick. I don't know if the player pick is tradable, but one thing that you might want to do is invite a couple of friends, or if you don't have anyone to invite, don't worry. I don't know if I mentioned this at the start of the video, but there's going to be a Discord link maybe at the top of the comments or in the description. If you want to click that, it's free, and basically you can come in and arrange some friendly games on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. And what I'd recommend doing, right, I'm going to be doing this myself, just invite some friends to King of the Hill or swaps and really gain the 500 XP, as well as doing this one, which is a friendly fire, win 3 online friendly matches. I'm pretty sure that you have to invite a friend. That's what I did last night. And then the world class pass, I was playing squad battles specifically to unlock that challenge. So let's just get it open, man. We've got a lot of XP, so I wouldn't be surprised if, as we're redeeming all of this, Hunter Chem style, I don't really want to waste those. You know what, I'd rather sell my Hunter Chem styles than apply them on the players that I'm using, because I know for sure, you know as well as I do, we're just going to be updating our team pretty much like every single day. And in today's video, I want to try Boateng that we packed in the last episode, and it's something that I want to maybe change from FIFA 19. Like, as soon as I were to pack somebody, I would just think of the coins and sell them. I don't really want the series to be about that. Even if we do like pack some obscure players from like weird leagues, I want to go out of my way to at least try them, see if they're overpowered, and just enjoy the series for what it is as much as I can, because you know, as it goes on and we're coming up against like the better teams, the overpowered players, that's when you're restricted to what you can use. So right now it's just really a playground of bringing in different players, maybe ones that can skill. I really want to try Henry Onyekuru. He just looks fantastic, but then I've got to figure out a way to get chemistry. Hazard though, are we going to be using Hazard today? I think so. Just because we've got his loan card that I need to go and redeem through the season progress, and Hazard on this game is going to be just the best. I think I did use him in the draft. Did I use him in the draft? No, that was Neymar. I used Neymar last night once again. And what Neymar provides is just such pace, dribbling. He is the perfect player on this game. So that's why we need to start saving up our coins, boys. And I'm purchasing players like Hazard eventually to carry this starting 11. A 9-game loan. I mean, he gets a little bit of chemistry to Hector Herrera, but not that much. But he doesn't mind. 7 chem, 6 chem, doesn't make any difference. And we are close to level 6. But with opening up or unlocking those objectives and redeeming that, we've got a couple more packs. So let's focus now. Don't put me off. Premium gold pack. Oh, do you know what though? If it is going to give us like an inform from that, like a loan inform, please can I try a Mertens? Mertens today would be perfect, right? Because I'm preparing to use that Hazard. So those two together just for a little bit more chemistry. That would be sweet. Cook though, he'd be useful for an SBC. Steven Gerrard. So you've got like Zidane, who's a player, well, a player manager in terms of like he's an icon on the game and also a manager. You got Steven Gerrard. Have you got anyone else? Probably Gattuso. Yeah, you got Gattuso. Maybe there are quite a few. Oh, no way. Is it an not another Pellegrini. You always said Pellegrini. Whoa. Our inform luck is outrageous right now. Please say that is a tradable card. I used him the other day on the main account, and I've got to say I was impressed. His shooting was slightly inconsistent. In fact, I got a video on the channel the other day. It should be titled something like Cheap Beast, and I was speaking about Martinez. Martinez from Inter Milan is sick. But Pellegrini as my right centre mid, and as I am using a 4-1-2-1-2, that suits me down to a T. Oh, untradeable. Oh my God. Untradeable. That's fine though. I don't think I would really want to sell him, and then that's an inform requirement in the future. But you know what? Today, can I get him into a team? Damn, that makes me want to switch up my starting 11 now and bring him in. At least, right, think about it like this. At least we have like a guarantee centre mid for the weekend league side. So let's say we're not enjoying the Ligue 1 players or the Bundesliga cards. We might go to the Serie A, and then I could bring in someone like an Allen eventually if I save up some coins. But 50k is a lot, man. Although I am trying my best to like trade and make investments as well as playing the games, 50k for one player so early on is pretty pricey. Now, Lookman is probably going to get... Oh, no, he doesn't get discarded. Yes, that's perfect, because I didn't have an untradeable at the club. Early access pack, so it contains one player pick between 80 to 84 and one team of the week player on a 10-game loan. Awesome. So a player pick between 80 to 84. All right, sweet. But we're going to have to figure out what inform we get right now. So it's going to be one of those walkouts. It's not an 88. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't make any difference. Striker. Oh, I got to use him. Yes. I got to use him, boys. Malin, can I get chemistry? Probably. I'll just sub him on it. This guy looks so good. And for his price, I'm pretty sure a couple of days ago during early access, he was discard. And you check out his stats, 4-star skills. Okay, the weak foot isn't ideal, but 4-star skills, good finishing, pace is very nice. Then you've got the dribbling, the stamina, a bit of strength, heading accuracy, jumping. He looks like a cheap, informed beast. And I'm pleased I got him. Obviously, I would want Mane, but here do. Next best thing. Right, so our 80 to 84. I don't, like I say, I don't know if this is tradable or untradeable, but an 84... we don't get one. We don't get one. But for someone that is playable, he looks quite good. 6 foot, 4-star, 4-star. 70 finishing, which is a little bit low. But from the Super League, he looks like he could put in a good shift. Whereas this man would just get used towards like an SBC. But he's 82 rated. Am I really realistically going to use him? Nah. I'll just take the rating. So I don't know how EA have done this, but I'm playing squad battles on the RTG. I think it's important though just to get those early coins and help us put more coins towards like trading or investing into our starting 11. But as you can see, I've just been playing it casually on world class, and I think that that's more than enough. I don't want to stress, and I don't really want to be grinding out for top 100 squad battles. I don't believe it's worthwhile considering the rewards themselves. Like 2 mega packs, 65,000 coins, it is a lot of games. Unless there are some specific objectives that say you've got to play X amount of squad battle games to receive these certain rewards, and that's when I will like take it upon myself to play a little bit more. But if we can just finish in like Elite 3, Gold 1, why not? Just playing casually. I don't mind that so much. For some reason though, Virgil van Dijk, I haven't played the featured squad yet, but the team of the week one is grayed out. The last run, like as everything's been reset now for the week, I was able to play the team of the week one, so I don't know why that isn't allowing me to do it. But let's focus on more important things, and we've got this team. What? Hold on a minute. Everything's been reset. It didn't save, whoa. It didn't save everything. Damn, is the game glitching out right now? There was an update though, and I think the update is for Volta. Anyone playing Volta? I don't think so. I'm not going anywhere near that. For today's video though, I'm going to be dropping that beast that we purchased in the last episode just to make some room for Boateng. I want to keep changing and seeing what these other players are gonna provide. Now I could go for Klosserman in the right back position, but I did say my intention in the last episode was to be switching this into maybe a Liga inside. But now we've pulled, where is he? Get Pellegrini on this bench. Now we've got Pellegrini in our starting, well, can be used in our starting 11. His stats are very good, and he feels awesome in game. Just the finishing is a little bit low, but next time I use him, I think I'll focus on upping that, like giving it the max. So maybe a finisher chem style or hunter chem style even, like invest in that inform, because we're going to be using him for a while. As he's untradeable, no reason to sell him. Bundu, in the last episode, he was banging goals in, so fair enough. He felt pretty good, even though his stats don't really suggest that. So with our starting 11, we're going to be trying out the new inform. We've got Boateng that I want to keep an eye on. I did go and purchase Bergwijn, is that how you pronounce his name? 1,700, which is a little pricey. I missed one for 850, and then I wasn't to know that that was going to be a great price. So I will use him today, sell him after the episode for maybe 1,008, 1,009, because I sniped this one. 2-star weak foot, which is terrible, but his in-game stats, I think he's just going to get the job done. And really, with the way I'm going to be playing it, he will be a right striker alongside the beast. So we've got a bit of an issue with the weak foot, but then Jota, hopefully he will just continue to carry. 14 games, 13 goals, 5 assists. If you haven't bought him already, make sure you make that signing. So we've got really 3 players. Oh, and sorry, 4 players with Baumann, who we got for, oh, first owner. No, that's surely got to be glitched. Baumann? I swear I bought another Baumann. Here we go. I don't want to see massive teams, and that's exactly what we're facing. The defense is the best defense that I've used so far on FIFA 20. The midfield, their attack. Oh god, this is a loss. First game today, boys, and this guy looks like he knows what he's doing already. So we need to warm up. We don't need to overextend or give him too many options, like passing opportunities. Just make sure we're defending properly. Close him down. He's going to turn back. Oh, he seems very patient with his play, which is fair enough. And it's something that I need to be careful of. Good read, though. Fantastic. And we do have the pace, and he's on full chemistry. I didn't want to, like, just drop in Malin on, like, 6 chem, 5 chem. That would be unfair to properly test him with that. Looking at this guy's tactics. Oh, quickly. Don't get caught in the, don't get caught in possession. This guy seems to be knowing where to position himself right now. I'm also going to keep the badge as the Napoli one, just because I love Mertens. N just means Nanfam. If you are a Twitch follower, I don't know why we're called Nanfam. It's because of Nan's 2 teeth gamer tag. You know, Nan's party bag. I don't even know what I'm going on about. It's my old gamer tag, so I'm just going to keep it as the Napoli one. It won't get changed. We need to focus, though. Come on. Early in this game, but we are now starting to control and hold possession. Like, that's what I feel. As soon as I gain possession, I believe now that I'm pretty difficult to dispossess. And that turn with a 2-star weak foot, the man, the myth, the legend, Bergwijn. Surely it's got to be him. It is 2-star weak foot. I mean, if you're on top of the goal there, I expect you to score. If I'm trying to take a shot like outside the box, then we're asking too many questions. I don't know if Dybala is going to be like a 300, 400,000 coin player. He probably is like 300,000. Oh, no. That's where I've messed up. And that's where I'm going to concede. Yes, deserved though. I've screwed up. I rushed the pass. And it's something you can accept. And I feel horrible for it because it was just such a light goal to concede. But with Dybala, what I was about to explain, like 300,000, 400,000, is it really like worthwhile to be spending as much as that on the card? I don't know how good he is. And when we've got the ball, just make sure we don't lose it. Let's play it around. Let's play some football. That's why I like this game. I don't really do too many skills anymore. I'm just pass a move. A little one over the top. Okay, that was... Oh, man, that was a poor pass. I was hoping for a bit more quality, but it's in those situations, like once you do start bringing in the better players, that's when you'll notice a little bit more quality. Oh, wow. No way. Insigne ripped me. The pace was real. Boateng, you know, this is what I mean. Like, if you're using those with like 60-something acceleration, I don't think that it's the way to go, man. Even with the strength, like, I couldn't catch him. Practice makes perfect. Malin, go. In the middle. Yes, Jota. Oh, Jota wants to spin. He wants to get away. He scored. Oh. All right, give him a chance. In the midfield, good pass. Yes. Just play it between my players. Malin! Oh, man. It's because he was on his 3-star weak foot. I was hoping... Whoa. Take your time. See, in that position there, that quick pass up to my striker, it's gone. I couldn't get the ball under control quick enough. And then if you try and rush that pass, your opponent's just going to intercept it straight away. Turn. What a turn. Oh, nearly. It's all right. Set it up. Take your time. Lodi, he's good on the ball. He'll help us play make at least. Herrera. Turn. Finesse. Oh, it's getting the shot out there, though. I'm pushing.
Well, they're having to defend, aren't they?
Bergwijn.
So
out wide. That's it. Feed him. The Austrian beast. He played well in yesterday's games. Just want to play that on the edge. Yes. Finesse. Oh, wow. Did he pull me back? But halftime, boys, I don't feel like we've been playing that bad at all. The first goal was super light. In fact, I would say we've been the better player. We're dominating. We're creating good chances, consistent chances as well. It's just we haven't really been able to get the shot out. The first goal was my fault. Poor pass. I'm starting to get better with that though. FIFA 19, I was a lot worse, and I just continue to play out. As soon as I won back the ball, a pass every time. Now, every now and then, I fall into that that mindset of rushing. But yeah, we've been doing okay. Hernandez though is so fast. He would just abuse me down the line, and this is what's going to happen. He's going to abuse me. He's going to cut inside. No, he's not. He's just going to continue running. Insigne seems very good. All right, that was a nice control tackle from Boateng, but I feel like his pace is just... Again, it's asking too many questions, man. I would rather just go and bring in that French beast. Oh, that's a good ball, though. Bergwijn on his right foot as well. On the edge. Yes, these balls are always on. Oh, get the rebound. No. I rushed it. Wow, that was a big scuff. Oh, damn. Take your time. Malin. Through ball down the line. See, I could start crossing a little bit more. A drag back wouldn't go amiss. on the edge. Now, this is a great position. This is a great... Jota doesn't miss. Oh, wow. Oh, we've had a few too many chances. This is what happens, right? I go into some games and I'm scoring like 4 or 5 goals, and then in one game, and it'll be in the same game, I'll have like 3 or 4, and I'm not clinical. So it's something that I want to work on. Definitely want to work on, and that's a good ball. He scored surely. That's a great save. Yo, Baumann seems like pretty decent. Yes, well played. Go, go, go. Through ball. Well done, well done. Malan Matuidi running after me. Come on, Malan. He's got the pace. He shouldn't be caught. Even with his 3-star weak foot, I expect it to go in. My God, maybe he is a bit of a beast. And if we could possibly pick him up for like 15,000 coins or so, we could maybe think of building like an Eredivisie, Serie A, Premier League hybrid, or maybe that's too many leagues. Let's keep it simple. Oh my, I see him, I see him. Oh, that was a dive. That was a dive. I'll take a pen though. Oh, no, no, you don't. And that is full time, boys. And I've got to say that I was pretty happy overall with the way I played. Coming up against a player that is decent enough to be in this division with his team. Not sure. Call the paramedic. Something's up with him. With the guy that we come up against, good player, great team, and I was getting outpaced. And I did mention that in the last one though. We need to focus on the defense. I want to build out from the back, and I do need to bring in like some fast players. Boateng doesn't really cut it. Although he's very strong into the challenge, he's not well-rounded enough for FIFA 20. So we're getting closer and closer to the qualification for the first Foot Champs, which is going to be the Friday of the first week in October. I'm excited, but I'm not using this team. Obviously, there is a lot of room for improvement, and even though that we've gone and tested out some players, Baumann seems like pretty good, and for his price, 1,000 coins, you may as well pick him up if you're looking for a German keeper. Boateng, like I explained, the issue with him is that he's going to get caught, and I didn't even apply a chem style though, keep that in mind. Defensively, physical, getting into the challenge, very secure. But for the way I'm playing, like I am being really positive and I'm throwing my fullbacks up. I'm wanting to hold possession high up the pitch. So the counter-attack is on. And that's why if I'm putting together a team that is really holding possession and playing a high line, I've got to bring in players that are able to catch up with my opponent's attackers, and someone like Boateng isn't really going to suit that. He's going to suit more of a team that is wanting to sit back, and you'll see that he performs well in that. Hermoso is good, like with that pace. 16 games already, 2,200 coins. I think Hermoso is a good defender, but even himself, he needs a bit of work and a bit of upgrading. But we're doing okay. Malan seems like awesome. The pace, the dribbling, the agility, the finishing, even on that left foot, the shot across goal. Now, I expected it to go in, but it's one of those shots that you don't really have a guarantee because he's only got a 3-star, but good card. And I'm glad that I've got him as a 9-game loan, because that means that we could save him for the weekend league in those tight games unless we were wanting to invest and purchase him. Now, I did go and buy him for 1,007. 1 game, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2-star weak foot. I mean, well, it's going to affect him, but he was able to score quite a nice goal. And yeah, Baumann was a decent player. I'm just thinking, like, what I would like to do is, let's say I had to take maybe 3 to 4 players from this team and put it into a weekend league side. I would keep this triangle, even though it's not like 100% ideal. I'd keep this triangle here. Herrera, I would then get chemistry to, let's say, Thomas Partey. So we've got a genuine CDM who's going to stay back. And then with the likes of Jota, maybe Malan, yeah, I would use as impact subs, because it's too difficult to get this guy into a team, as I wouldn't really want to start building a Premier League side as it's too expensive. So it's just something that we can think about. But then down the right, instead of going for the Bundesliga, I could go back to the Premier League, but I'm trying to think of like a super fast centre back that would get chemistry to Pellegrini, that wouldn't cost me like 50,000 coins, like Manolas. Obviously I'd want Manolas, but he doesn't even get chem. Florenzi is very good on this game, and with a Shadow Chemiso, I thought he was quick, and that's that perfect link into Pellegrini. Maybe that's something that we could do, just go for perfect links all over the place. But it's still early days, and thank you once again, boys, for watching. If you want to see episode 6, it will be tomorrow. 3,000 plus likes I just put up for. You know me. If we can smash the like target and try and hit some records, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you boys on the next one. Team out. Peace.